Hello, welcome back again to our channel here. I thought today I'd just run through something I've been doing for the last 2 or 3 weeks. You know, last time we spoke about I had all those problems with, should we call it a rogue review, that had a bit of problem with formatting, something I wasn't aware of, but they came up slamming with a 1-star review and said although the books were great, this wasn't acceptable, blah blah blah, Mr. Angry Man. But anyway, it made me look into ways of doing things differently, and I went through various helplines and formats and that sort of thing. People helped me out, and I ended up going through all different sorts of computer programs, stripping stuff up, trying to get this thing done, and it was lots of work. And every time I uploaded my story onto KDP again, I had to go through the whole thing. So I thought, well, this is just ridiculous. I'll have a look around and see what sort of things are available. I'm in a position now where the book's doing quite well. I can afford to spend a little bit of money on doing things and see what programs are available. I hit on this thing called Veloum. I'll show you what's going on here. I'll take you through one of the books just to show the sort of thing that can be done, rather than just trying to understand the computer programs and trying to do everything yourself on something like Pages or Word. These things are available, so you can look them up yourself. I'll take you through it and we'll have a look. So if I just bring up the thing, now that's my little Veloum icon. We'll have a look at, what should we look at? We'll look at my first book, Thurrock. Alright, and there we go. I'll put it on view, full screen, and there you are. That's what it looks like. So you can see on this side, you upload, you just basically upload from your file. The file, it automatically picks up all your chapters and things, and then you can go through them, and you can manually change things to exactly how you want them. This is where you do your work, this thing here, and this is what you'll see. So, I mean, if you just look through, that's the Thurrock. You've got a complete table of contents there, right through, your copyright, map, the preface, and then straight into chapter 1. I'll show you, I'll take a little bit of a tour around it. If you go into the styles thing here, it can show you the different sort of things it can do. So that one is called, I'm on ornamental break there. If I put it in book style, alright, you can see that the book comes out of that one. It's got a big drop capsule there. Everything's formatted great, it's justified, it's got straight lines both sides, comes up the number 1 like that. That one's called Meridian. You can just run through the programs the different ways of presentation they have. That one's called Trace, so it just says 1, which is also quite nice, but it loses the drop capital. After Trace comes this one called Artisanal, which is just a chapter 1 there. Some books, some styles are better with different genres really. I chose this first one. Yeah, Meridian, because I thought it was best for mine. But I mean others, I mean that one's a bit, it's got a very, very artistic tea and all that, all these scribbles and that sort of thing. Maybe a love story or something, that might be better. But then you get things like that one, sci-fi maybe. That one's, I don't know, you'd say Victorian style or something. Chapter 1, that's quite modern. That one, again, maybe sci-fi and that sort of thing. But no, we're back there on Meridian. And it goes through and does all different sorts of things. You can change the heading, like that, chapter 1, back to that. The way the first paragraphs look, ornamental breaks, which are, we can find one, whoop, this one. So that's got that there, where I have got, I don't want to show them, I want to show 3 dots like that. Okay, and you're going to do all that sort of thing. So if we just go back to the contents here, we're back to where we were before. I'll have a look at the back, the matter at the back. I mean, you just go through, you can just go through copyright like that. Chapter 1, if you want to change anything in there, you can change in there, and that will change real time there. You change it there and it will actually change on the big copy there. But down the back, chapter 18, and then we've got afterward, the characters list. You can do different types of writing here. This is called, I see how that was called. That was called verse, but you've got block quotation lists, so you get 1, 2, 3, or you can have dot, 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 and they'll all be squared off and that sort of thing. So as you can see, there's lots of different things, lots of ways you can tweak to get the book exactly how you like it. You place the locations, and then at the back I've just put in basically adverts from the first of my books. I've got the first chapter of the next book, Wocca, with the preface coming up, chapter 1, and then also by CRMA. You've got all these things going through with working links, which will take you through to the Amazon page. A little bit at the back about the author has now got things like the Twitter and the Facebook thing, and a link, working link there, take me through, or take anyone through to my website, which is there. So you can see, this works out, if you buy them in blocks of 10, they work out about £8–9 a book, which is pretty reasonable. If you do a one-off, it's about $30 or £30. If you pay about £140, you can basically have as many as you like. And that's it, and that's what I've done. There they are, there's monsters. Again, we stick it in its full screen. And it's all the same thing. Chapter 11, all formatted the same, everything looks the same. Everything going on there, place locations, everything looks the same, everything's great. Monsters, copyright, it's got my map in there and everything. So, if anything, I suppose you can say that, that every cloud has a silver lining in a way. So really the point of all that is, and the point of this little video is for you to say, you know, even if you do get something that does look like a catastrophe hit you out of the blue, there are ways around it. But because of that, my books now look better. You know, it's cost me a little bit of money to do that, but it's not beyond the reach of a lot of people, those sort of figures. I've looked around, I've had some help from other people in the community, and I've decided this is where I want to go. So, just as I said before, just keep on going, just keep on that thing going. Make your product as good as you can, sell it at a reasonable price, and just keep on producing more. And that's the way you do it, and that's the way you succeed in anything in life. But certainly with being an author, that's the key. It's just to keep on going, as we said before. That's all for today. Thanks very much indeed. Speak to you again soon.